mid-year budget review na chino dom kuma ya wa mrashe bedwa film ene dom dodo no bia che na dwene afa ho.
Tag a yes you apoma church for what my Ghana moon so or more can one which is a free to other corner on Betty Etia.
Yabako anone amanone ensemu na Nigeria memu no opani bi yampanifo de kronobo ene proye ho ntansa ebo no ya no ye hia kramuni no omo kirema na omagyae no
Yedi kasi ehia mo anwumre eyeme ekresedu amene menua
mame efia nyako
afi kase no nkyeremu enie ene de Ghana man foto sanfo ora Kenneth Ofori attack o man ni mra hye bedwafie ama de efre ne se eye media budget review no ode ho nsema kotodwa o man ni hyehyeye mu no edu afi ni mfimfin a sikasam no baby aban no ede abo man ni ho bra kosie no okobu ho akonta ehia sa so okogye bi besoso a na watu ho anamosa yentie de ne ekoso erona hye bedwafie na yenhwe bi.
I'm not here today to ask for more money. I have not come Mr. Speaker, I'm not here today to ask for more money. I have not come to ask for more taxes. I have come to update the House on the performance of the economy for the first half year of 2021 and our plans for the unexpired term of the year, consistent with Section 28 of the PFM Act. One of the serious impacts, Mr. Speaker, of the COVID-19 pandemic has been the loss of jobs, which has exacerbated the unemployment problem, particularly among the youth. As such, government is ready with a comprehensive program to tackle this intractable problem. The goal is to create employment opportunities for 1 million of our young people over the next 2.5 years by igniting, Mr. Speaker, a high spirit of entrepreneurship. We will count on the support of this august House for this. Our focus on taxes is to collect what is due the Republic. To this end, we are building a robust framework to expand a domestic revenue mobilization to focus on compliance and enforcement nationwide.
Kenneth Ofori ata amana nso ho ara osan kasa bio say afi empim du mienu ni dunsia 2016 no a elman Ghana yekoto abani mu sabra na NDC te akonwa so no say said amamuo ani sikasam ho nsam ekono eye papa sin 2016 ene no achi aban na yempuntuduma bebre ya uguso nso eye bi eka ho.
Mr. Speaker, we are managing the finances of the country with discipline and competence. The fiscal operations for the period January to June 2021 indicate that the overall deficit was 22.32 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent to 5.1% of GDP. The corresponding primary balance for the period was a deficit of 7.3 billion cedis, equivalent to 1.7% of GDP, against a target of 4.8 billion Ghana cedis, or 1.1% of GDP. We will continue to pursue our fiscal consolidation agenda to ensure that we remain within the appropriation given by this august House. Mr. Speaker, I would like to note that notwithstanding our elevated debt levels as a result of COVID-19, our inflation rate is lower than it was in 2016. Our interest rates are lower than they were in 2016. Our exchange rate is more stable than it was in 2016. Our foreign exchange reserves are much higher than they were in 2016. and we did not have to lay off any workers, nor cancel teacher and nursing training allowances. Furthermore, we did not go to the IMF for a bailout program, neither have we built an interchange for the price of 3. This is because we have managed the economy much better than it was managed up to 2016. Let us, Mr. Speaker, not forget this. On the back of these and other deliberate policies, our country has attracted more foreign direct investment in the midst of the pandemic. Mr. Speaker, in fulfillment of our completion pledge, we have completed a number of projects and activities, including but not limited to the 4-tier interchange at KUMASI, the first of its kind in West Africa, and second in Africa, to ease travel constraints and enhance our productivity. The 85-bed Central Punjab District Hospital, located in Boape, to improve access to quality health care. Key strategic factories to provide jobs and accelerate our industrialization agenda, including the new factory of Premium Foods Limited at Ejosu in the Ashanti region, one of the leading agribusiness in Ghana. Nano Foods Limited, pineapple juice processing factory at Nsawang, phase 1 of V5 steel plant in La Plega in Ningo Prampram, which when fully completed will become the biggest steel factory in West Africa. Toyota Tushu vehicle assembly plant in Tema, successfully securing the removal of Ghana from the Financial Action Task Force Grace List, which has enhanced access to global markets and finance for our businesses, and the signing of 7 implementation compacts under the Ghana Cares Obatampa program. Mr. Speaker, towards consolidating the gains made, we have, among others, pursued prudent macro-fiscal policies that puts us back on track to restore economic stability and growth, fostered a resilient financial ecosystem under Ghana Cares by establishing the building blocks for stronger and catalytic collaboration between institutions such as the Ghana Incentive-Based and Risk-Sharing Scheme for Agricultural Lending, GESAL, Ghana Commodity Exchange, GCS, Venture Capital Trust Fund, and the Restructured Ghana Enterprises Agency, formerly MBSSI, to anchor a new age of entrepreneurship, job creation, and wealth building for our post-COVID transformation. We issued a historic foreign currency denominated zero-coupon bond in our financing mix, thus creating the fiscal space to build our financial resilience, and reform the energy sector to further stabilize electricity supply for households and businesses. Mr. Speaker, our pledge on continuity has also driven us to continue to implement the phase 2 of the Ghana Cares Obatampa program to revitalize our economy after a successful execution of the stabilization measures in phase 1. Continue to implement our key flagship programs, including Free SHS, PFJ, 1D, 1F, among others, to enhance the quality of life of our people and further advance our transformation agenda. Continued our environmental agenda by embarking on a war against illegal mining, Galamsey, to preserve our water bodies and protect the environment. And continue government's historic partnership with labor and employers, and also with the faith-based organizations.
Yawo media budget no akenkan na eso na ene ebra ban sana hene kanoforiata de ehon nsamo betu dwa wona hye bedwafie mu no edom kuma ene dom dodo no obia kire na dwene afa nsamo ene odi tu dwa no ehon.
Unfortunately, they failed to tell us how they are going to fund it. To my surprise, I was thinking that since the president announced that he's going to spend on the construction of district hospital, they call it Agenda 111, there would have been a budgetary allocation for it. Only for me to see in the budget statement that they have reduced that Agenda 111, the amount that was going to be used for the Agenda 111. Initially, the budget for the Agenda 111 was 1.45 billion Ghana cedis. Today they have reduced it to something just above 700 million. They have cut it by another 700 million Ghana cedis. So clearly, I don't know where this money is going. I would have thought that instead of them borrowing to consume, increasing goods and services and others, I would have thought that they would have borrowed to do major infrastructure, increase capital expenditure, and to give the people of Ghana some hope.
Today is a happy day for our country. We recognize the difficulties of our people. We recognize that times are hard today. We appreciate the problems of the Ghanaian youth, and this budget, which has been delivered ably by the Minister for Finance, seeks to resolve the issues confronting the good people of this country.
Afi yebra ensam foforo emu a omaimu suapon a eya aban de ankrankra eya aban de wa ha say public universities no wo mu nyina chechefo aka won ho abom ya ye from UTAG Miche University Teachers Association of Ghana na enei pani a oda wa no eye dean e wo KU University Professor Charles Omafo papa ya kasa kire se aban a batwam abesena kwanya MPP aban a etisu nko a ne mu aban akọ aban aba aban bi ebeba na asa odi UTAG mpanimfo edi agro wono omo kotena se na omo hyehye ne oma na aban ne twa ne ho onye ontu ho na mo kra nyame yadoma efiri adwoada ebei ekro no UTAG fo betie tua enkosi se de omo hia omo nsabeka no adwuma ne de omo nko
Humasua ade bi a ho hia wo man bia mu na se ebeye ama humasua atimi akonkan wo man Ghana mu no na mu fadodo na ejina twetwefo a ogina amofra anim ekira ade University Teachers Association of Ghana enei ababontin edisobo ebo aban ahodo a aba wo man mu ene na aban se eba won akatua ho nsem a ade a aban ene won eniniye kra opani kwankyerefo da UTAG no Dr. Charles Mafo enkaseye mu na wochim se ohwe ansa na single spine salary structure ne bebakra na sika na saa bre ye dem omo no ode tutu enedie hu a e kamia se aban no ayi wo mu kra enu nti ode kokobo ma aban se aban pese okoso adi won dwuma ne boa ma mpuntu ba humasua mu o man mu dia o se aban hwe na enhihye bi a aban ene won ye no odi so.
Gross salary, that is the basic salary plus the market premium of a lecturer in the public universities was 997.854. That is how miserable the situation was. In dollars, 997.84. In city terms, it is 5,687.66 pesos. This is far less than the $1,500 that was improved even with the advent of the single span salary structure in 2012 to $2,084.42. Clearly, you can see the drop of $1,086. That is 6,193 Ghana cedis. And this drop is more than the lecturer's present day take-home salary. Further delay in the negotiations beyond the end of July 2021 will compel UTAG to advise itself.
Dr. Charles Mafo amanes wa etwa so chim say enya ade a wo hya aban sempu no aban emfasika bia enka won sika no na emum no enhye dada aban ne won ye no na wo kira aban say onko no nkofa san hye ne mfanya adwuma say be ya wakatua won nsem no ebetimi akoye.
Just, and this is very important to us, UTAG demands that government should just restore the 2012 values for the lecturer without recourse to any adjustment.
Ye ko school feeding enso enhyehyeye mu eye enuane a aban afa ho ka ne de mamofra ewo ahyase sukuu no na empanifo chema sese o masakra niemam toto niema sede be ya enuane a omode ma school for no chese be ya enuane a etiapo na ahoden wo ma ebeboa won abie wo madwem Gertrude Kwashiga wono na ye national coordinator wo hwe etoto school feeding eniema so ena di nsem we etudwa.
Se ebeya Ghana mofra eni beka school na watimi anya ahoden asuade enam so ema Ghana mampani dada John Ajekunkufu apenso odi dwumade asunku bi bai se wonu aduane ema emofra eni ewo school mu abra ontu ahwe pepi na enipa hodo edebo saa enuane no so boye se edu ba bia na ne de no eni ahoden a wosenka obi di aduane a wonya no eya na enkoyie kra ye nam so ama mpanyifo da school feeding program ano etu anamo ayenhyehyeye a sesei no oba be ACCRA amayede soya beans aye nuane ahodo ama asuafo atimi adi wo bra opa go for soya change eni suade hunu no hontoma ena pani kwantwe for da school feeding program ano Gertrude Kwashiga enkaseye mu ena wo chirem se senti ehu akwako hia se obeye san ACCRA ne yese edu ba bi kra na enam nkosua ene enema ahodo bi ena ba bi odi begu nti na ne nyina asese ene ya world food program panifo atimi abo mu amoma ye ntete mapa ama ona onu anuane be se 1600 ebebo apa ama anuane onu awo school mu no ebetimi akonkan.
I took over as the national coordinator of Ghana School Feeding Program. The main challenge was to improve food quality, safety, and hygiene. That you will know was my core, the nutrition initiative training. This was a practical, innovative way of cooking that employs creativity in preparing nutritious meals for the school-age child, at least cost whilst maintaining quality of food served. It was at this point that Yedent Agro-Food Processing Company Limited was introduced to us by WFP, that's World Food Program. Through the financial and technical support of World Food Program, Partnership for Child Development and Yedent Agro-Processing Company Limited, about 16,000 of our caterers and cooks in the 10 regions of Ghana have benefited from the nutrition initiative training. There was also an agreement between GSFP, Yedent, and National Food Buffer Stock Company supply TSP, that is the texturized soya product, to our caterers across the country. This was a relief for our caterers when payment of feeding grants delayed.
Ma Gertrude Kwashiga ewie ne nsem na ode adehwede eto wona onu aduane ne se de aban eto na mo pa ne ho akohia se won so obehwe no akoso anu anuane a ede na ahoden wum se beye mofra no edi a obenya ahoden wotimi asua ade.
Yedent Agro-Food Processing, WFP and BCD, and wishes to thank them for their assistance. By caterers are several. In fact, caterers have been calling our offices for the supply of soya chunks ever since they were introduced to it, and I want to use this opportunity to appeal to Yedent to establish distribution points across the regions and districts so that our caterers can have unlimited access. GSFP is satisfied with incorporating soya chunks in meals for our pupils for its nutritional potency, relatively cheap cost, ease of usage, and ease of storage, and less bulky. So far, we have not received any complaints of allergy by caterers or school authorities alike. I would like to wish my caterers make sure that they are cooking of nutritious meal for our children that has to be kept hot all the time is done regularly, despite any hindrances and payments that they always cry.
Yeko infifi mantam no emu enura na Cape Coast High Court ede emraba ye hyehyeye ese Asin North MP Owura James Jachikwesin ma onfre ne ho so emrahye bedwani bio esanse wobu oman ne mra so Ghana man emra echiri se obi eye oman foforo so ni na obesan aba begina mumi ato ne so aba e wo man no emu wanka no kre amfa nkyere mpanimfo nti yaje akodwa ne de free ne nsam yensam twani wo fifi mantam abapro anante Asin North ne mpesa so ebi so manfo omo MP asemaba ne hoyi saseme omate na omo je ne sen
Papa yi ba mpuntu djuma wo ye. Asamle wa omugu no. Omu sika die nko a. So fa me djuma omu fa anya. Enshe mo omu to ada ho. Enti no ma fa kwa bi so. Ah omu ye sa. Ya de ye po bi asef yoko sia ne ye pe. Onu a ne eni mo no.
Ya ya ka de sa ban de be. Ya ni bla bele ya betu abandi enti betu abani nyina se ase yokrisi oba en papa no yi nipa hu akwala de yi obesi fa obere oba ni akwala ne be ti enso ye hu se papa no beti nya boae enti se abani sa na se obeti mi asa ba bie mu to abana ma ye pepa ye mpena nka abana flank ya to ama enti wa ba bie mu dia ye betu abana ma enti no wansa ye nya odo ni arehim dia to abana ma so o sa ba bie nko a dia ye betu abana ma because ye hu so odwene youth no ho
ya pay ye wadi awaye enti papa ne die wonu a ne ye pa ne ye mo bibia to kwesi na ne pa nya party sam eyo asem breku ye die mpuntu enti na ya de ye ni abre enti ye mi try nso po me no bi enti sa wo ma nso na de kwesi na kasa amade ene bi ayi ni ye me ma me ye kobo ni na lo na so na mti se ye fi lo pani do kwesi prempre yi court say Sabia, what funny do at the end of our bra, 1 year. Say, a corporate, 1 year gun. So, assembly, we the letter commission now, on Mancasana, on no letter commission. 20 say, and one jet brokers in Qatar. So, I said, and this I mean, the American said, Sir, attending you or dia, Sabian penny from 9 years, 20 from 1 year, then 1 million, if you said. Me dinu ho me nyaden me ntiasia papa me kan say kana fo nyina ni judges anu mo ka bia na sabia me hu asam no yesre na me say sampa say by election e beba so dia ye radio kwesi mo pa abada ma won pa abada bibiara da mo nyina pintin na ye won no na nyame ayi no se wo me boa sen man asen no of man enti kwan bia so no obesa ba eti so wo kwan se wo san bade a ye gina ho ye atwe no se wo mmra emebe gina enti san so a wo bibiara ndisifo be yi no se wo me gina ma MP no wo me gina MP ema asen no to hade me say se wo ye ba fan yo se bia manimo se wo te say yo ndc chia no kwa da no so ne de wo wini biem double me say be ye double kwa chen do kwesi bia no ne sabagene enti mo apaba no so le nyina na se awira ho samatu ya besenwie e wa ha pa
ye fifi mantamu na yakọ Oyerepa ye mantam emu na kwawu west abato empesua so mansini mu enampanifo de atodwa se eye covid-19 nsakra ye fofra aba no se di ACCRA no se di o ma ye krado pa eso mo de hihye ye ni nyina begu akwan mu se obi a betumi ade so se de beye na enkyerkyere mu so bebre nkofa wo hawo eni amane emre wo
Sawodi wani achiremu ewo inkoko a enen ewo Kwawu West Mensimu ewo pie mantemu a imprempreng ababeto gwa se Delta variants yarewa no emu peja oho papa amanfodro na ena wori nyasa yare ibi eyi namso ma Mensin pani a wonen ewo ho Honorable lawyer ya owusu ado edi atugwa akire se wari hihye egu akwan so erehwe se COVID protocols ahoro no anasa hihye ahoro wade atowo edema COVID no wumanfo ede beye adwuma se de beye beboa no wade asi oyarewa no ano opani di nsem nyina atugwa abre a wone yesem training a onen owo Mensinu emu na Kwame Ando erehwe nkoma na wori kire se imprempreng ewo se amanfo eya ahwe yie Ejisai ahoro a wade agu akwan so no wode nyinara beye adwuma se de beye a wade bebo amanfo a wo kronim no eho eban lawyer owusu ado ekire se imprempreng Mensinu atumi a record 48 cases ewo honomu a ebro na enso na wosusu se won anya yare no ebi enenti ni ode aresere soronko enso ato amanfo anim so bibiara enhwe no husu ye enya ahwe yi se de beye a wobetimi aboa ko yare no na aboa ma apomode ho nsem so atumi asiri nanso ewo Mensinu mu
5-0 economic and then me say Rebecca sent me but then Holy Family Hospital from the 50 specimen and echo good which means 50 now more con you nipa no more do 50 me do almost samples quite just yesterday and we had the big code via test man it make sure say
ya musiki na Ghana ya di aye COVID-19 ti nkofo bi na ebo ya no mo the politics bom wa wo ke wo test no bo de ye o po ne bo sana bo ni ti obi only thing say we go to be na matimamo reduced rate they put a lot of money ke de be kwanya na nsu ana school ana de to biane ya de trafa ya ho na esane that will be a protecting one. Men find you also find them. Thank you for so be but the best say our source we should be near macho. Near Wakatana baby bear, don't really be me movie. Now time as she oh, a dear back to our way, Tonashen, and no boy said I need them to be now shy. You know, near Bob,
Yeba asantemantemi mu na yekọ manso edubia amane yensa kan ye nije sem no ene se district assembly no akeka won ho ya wesi classroom adankram yensa ede ama suku a ewadubia ho a ebeboa adesua ene adekere Isaac Anna eto ansemi so
Manson adubiai kro a enen ewo Amansia South Mensimu ewo Santimantemu na udu kro ni mu a eyade suku sem na fe suku adan a ewo ho no enkoyie kra eyinam so ma district assembly a wo ho abomoden akwakosi suku dampon abiesa boa ma suku sem etumi akonkan ewo ho na bra wo de dwumedi surunko hyehye so edasa odan yi anom na district chief executive officer a wonen owo biai ho honorable Clement Opoku Jamfire kasa na wore kire se eyade suku yi a won asi ebaba boa ema adesua na fe adekere atumi akonkan wo kire se enye suku dampon nkuto na won aye na emum no 6-seater toilet facility efe insu na efe enyama ahorowa aka ni nyina bo esom Ghana sika 297,389 na eyi ena opanyin kaso wo kire se ebeboa ma adesua na adekere atumi akonkan Clement Opoku Jamfi Erekasa no insem sei ena de tuugwa
ye nyina ye dia abanya de ye nyina ye dia enipa biara dia sanse se ya mo ban se de na me kasa na me ka no me se dan dada na esi ho na ye na ye hu a obi ampeso be ko ho ye si ye mfie aduoson enan eni dan esi mfie aduoson nan de na se na afi na ye nya bia ye si amaya se ya nyere ho na ya mo dan no ho ban na ya mamanfo bi se no tuturu kromafo so bi obi aba na krobi wo kwabakwa ne de dan ya jana bia sa de ne nsi aban no edi sika no ba ko bi foforo krofoforo so enu tina na meka se ya nyere ho ya be yere ho ni abo ho ban fi se ya dia eguma ya eyeyeso eyeyema ya
enengachi ena ohene a onenso ewo manso adubia na na duku apia dankwa autoso abien enso kasa na woto ne sare fra mahuse obi biara emra meboa sede be ya ebesuku sem nsem wo mansin ni mu no atumi akonanim
greto ben edenasi na oma ye dan nkura komu school this amai be bia reto ganai na pia tuku a teacher for nobody and so dia ignia pay you asa nda ho kakaka anti se school for no I was school mo nti school na mo nye late na teacher ni by later like say amfa mfa biara emma na say be ma aditina na akoki anti amma nkura ayi ma for no e wo ha no wo mu say e be troba ene eba enti no man be troba enya mo fa adibi afideli be siso na mo samre ya yo hey mo abai mo modin na o meye fan my especially if you blame kwanta eba ebia eko data no eko keniago eko yes
ye court ensensemu na ene circuit court ba ko a ewo KUMASI atenase na his Anna Abdulrazak Musa Esquire ena etena adwamu ena ye de mrante kwa mienu bi ebegina kwa aduda kan mu a se o makowi abobo ya ntimpanifo tietie mu na ya ebo omo no wa hyese obi ankwada afiase emfihye adunum enya adwumaden emfa enka ho na baako ede Alex Amofa wanya mfie aduonu baako ena Ade Suleiman na enso enya mfie edunkono kwabna from Pomanso KFM ebeto aso
Otemuafo penyin His Anna Abdul Razak Musa etena nadwamu no kwadubofo de to nanim se owura Isaac Owusu Jesi enne Philippa Entwi eya kyerɛkyerɛfo a wɔte kapro ɛwɔ fikrom ɛwɔ Dankwame busumi yamu ne da etoso nwɔtwe enumere nonson bopa ho simadwanan num no emrante 19 na emu baako ene Alex Amofa a wɔsane mrane Shadow Awulaku enya adwuma bia baako a wɔka ho ene Ade Sulemana wɔno so wɔsane mrane Aguwalo wɔno so eye odisuani Philippa kyerɛsɛ opie free dem a ene nani bo emrante 19 so a na wɔhyehyɛ akatani mu yibi wɔkutatuo ena fei apaso wɔkane wura dem ama okotu ne niema nyina owie ye no wonya Ghana sikai sidi aduonum eno achi ena obowura Isaac Owusu Jesi so dem woduru ho a ɔma ne tisuo ama waka no ato ho eye bafua wodi tuo egina no so efa no HP laptop a na ne bo som sidi ahenso aduonum ɔfa niema yi kɔye no nansan chi ena Alex Amofa wɔsane mrane Shadow Awulaku eka kyerɛ ɔmaame Olivia Ajay sɛ enya ade a wɔda wotumi da niema bi gyina ni so bibi pampam no enam so ɛmo kyerɛkyerɛ kronobo a ɔkɔbɔye ne nyinaa mu ɛkyerɛ ɔmaame na duachi ena wowura Isaac Owusu Jesi ɛte sɛ emrante wei yakye wɔn ɛwɔ abuakwa polisifo asoɛyɛ enam so ɛma ɔbɔ bohyɛn aposifo amane ɛno ɛna nam so ama hwehwɛmu abɛda di ama emrante wei agye atum sɛ ampa obedi saa abɔnofo sɛm no wɔsrɛ kɔto sɛ nka wɔmfa nkyɛ wɔn otemuafo penyin His Anna Abdul Razak Musa ansana wɔde atamuo ba no wɔkyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ Ghana mamra no ɛkyerɛ kronobom ahodoɔ mienu baako ne kronobo a wokɔ a onkuta akodie bia ɛno sɛ yɛkye wo a wankɔ afiase kura yɛ mfiedu sɛ wokɔ na kuta akodie bi te sɛ deɛ mrante wei kɔyɛ a na okuta paso ne tuo yɛ a ɛno nso so wanya no fokora ɛyɛ mfiedu num ɛne nti wɔsɛ mrante wei wɔde akyɛ wɔn wonkɔ afiase mfiedu num na wopie ba a wama ma yɛ saa abɔnofo sɛm no abusua a edi akyire baayɛ no atemua ɛbaayɛ no ato abeso no a wotwa adwadwo yehu sɛ busuani baako akoma yade aba na wɔgye ne ho anye nti wɔde ne to hyɛn mu sɛ ɔkɔpɛ ayarehwɛ ama no yɛ maame wei die na wontumi nya ne ho hwee esan sɛ wɔsesɛ nka ɛba ne sɛ sika mpo a enko ne kaprɛ ɛdafie wɔkyerɛ sɛ fompo onkuta bi ɛna wɔnya namba enti ne bɛyi a ɔkɔyi sadonfo ama meboa na ɛna ne bɛyi bɛba na wɔno kora nso watɔ nananom seɛ do esan sɛ ɔno amu wɔnam wei ne nsa nyinaa dwodwo a onni ahoɔden bia
Mansra to say me ba no oni ebida nti afekubo nti me sra to say nkonfa wo ma no kokoma me oni ebida ni bi sada nti me sra ba say me ba no onya no onya bie me sra no nti me mo ma ni enyi me ba no ma me nti sa me enyi ni sa na pa de meti me kata me ni nti me kata me ni
say ni no kra me de me photo anu afa no wasra no so no okofa wo bi phone radio mo bo wate wo mo nya akromfo se mo ya akromfo na afokubo wa yesra mo wo mo nya akromfo na afobo ni ntia ankrofo no ko mo so adwane wo mo de wo mo dwane kra na ka wo mo yesra mo wate yesra mo sa be man wo dwane de wo yesra wo dwane jan kra no wa yesra mo hu ye mo bo ye kaburo
abusuafo wo hwɛ kase ɛwɔ Oyerepa TV so KUMASI adum ɛna yɛwɔ baabi aduri yɛgye ahome tietietia na yɛtwa yɛn ho yɛkɔba a yɛde sikasɛm ɛne adwadie ho ensɛm ɛbɛto am so
abusuafo ye de adwadie mu nsam na eto aso na ene ebra ban sa na hene kanoforiata wogina mra hye fie mu na wode media budget no eba no ene wode atodwa ekire mu se COVID-19 yi nyina echi no oman Ghana yatumi atoto niema aye nhyehyeye a woni abibi wo wonsam no mo wa amanone a eye foreign investors ne do mo dwetire abehyehyɛ nwuma mu ewo ha no ma aboa pa ama oman no yenye sika ye opepe hankono aduonu mu baako eye America dollar no na sɛde wodi tidwa eni
Fitibre a COVID baye amanhoro na wo ho akyere won e wosikasemu impuntu wosikasemu na fe nyimasemu yakofom nanso ene dai Ghana so afa onen na wo sikasemu so Honorable Ken Ofuria tade atugwa na wa kyere se wode afi mu sikasem toto afi atwa mu 2020 ni mu a dia emfa ho ne sade COVID no e baye no oman Ghana sikasem abomoden agyina na nanso yiye openin yi nsem nyinara atugwa bre a ene dai ode Ghana akwama sika ho nsem atugwa afi fa edikan e wo mrahye bedwa Mr. Ken Ofuriata Echra foreign investors are free afi busumi a edikan January eba besi June busumi ni no eko enim yiye papa ma enwi echiri no na oman no enya emfaso a nebo esom $954 million a ejina ho edema ohamu enchichemu 21.2%.
On the back of these and other deliberate policies, our country has attracted more foreign direct investment in the midst of the pandemic. As of end June 2021, total FDI into the country was valued at $954.2 million, indicating an increase of 71.2% from US $557.2 million reported over the same period last year. Mr. Speaker, the strong rebound in growth, the low inflation rates, the stable currency, the strong reserve position, and FDI flows are clear indicators of
Osan Kasai echira say inflation ewa man Ghana mu no eso atew yiye papa so to afia etwa mu na 11.0% but in prem ababeduru 8%.
Mr. Speaker, on inflation, we are witnessing one of the lowest numbers on record in about 2 years. Inflation, which at the height of the pandemic hovered around 11.8%, dropped to 7.5% in May 2021, before inching up slightly to 7.8% in June. The Bank of Ghana will continue to implement appropriate monetary policy to maintain inflation rate within the target of 8 plus or minus 2%. The city has been relatively stable in the past 4 years and maintained its stability even in this pandemic year. For the first time in the Fourth Republic, the exchange rate did not see a spike after an election year.
Ora Ken Ofuriata Esan Kasai edefa exchange rate ho na say ene no so kire ni nsemu.
Rate has depreciated by 0.6% against the US dollar and appreciating by 3.6% against the euro. This stability is expected to continue as we move towards the close of the year. The relatively strong performance of the standard sector led to an increase in the reserves position to $11 billion, equivalent to 5 months of imports, one of the highest on record. This compares well with a reserve position of $9.2 billion, equivalent to 4.3 months imports cover in the corresponding period last year. Mr. Speaker,
Yema ahwefo akwaba abusuafo de aduru so no agoprama so ene agudie ho nsem yena ne yehu tiawa baba isa the sports lawyer waye krado wa ha yenko ne yenkuti na mane ya ene odenam
Abusia yadamu nyina wase se moniguso a mohwe Ghana's best TV station de Ghana Jatum Oyerepa TV mnaso se agodie mu nsema yensa aka no yede to aso ema wo nkofo nkroso nsem ene afisem ene abobo no a yede eba sports lani kame hwen na yense nsem na se emfa emfifie Charles Taylor eye enkene bi atwam player ema ACCRA to folk owuramu ebesi akan ema KUMASI krobia asante kotokosi omohwe wo pen so no born na omo no especially say Ghana version of Air Classico edua yana place town kekan e wosoro kotokone has place no wo ema omo homene so isan say two biggest clubs are Ghana how bo na yere ho boni ya ne makoye ema o nti we February 2009 Accra to folk any Kumasi Santigro gamer eto dwan ene akwachi akɔhwɛ sɛ asose Chancellor nsɛm a wɔka no no kre anase enye no kre yenko Rashid Muhammad na so ye osiakan ema 11 wonders na Rashid Muhammad e de atodwa sɛ no kre nie we happy with season no niema akoso ama ono Rashid Muhammad na yenhwɛ Rashid Muhammad wetan bo Accra to folk anase obetimi abokumase asante korokone other teams are omandi na tia omo epeno no Eno Rashid Muhammad of 11 wonders and what you know young Konko phone cruise Brentford Eremu and Manchester United able 2-2 yebeko nafi highlights no yetimi ahwe no pre-season games are one more able
Levitt, Garner, they're all lovely players. They all want to get on the ball.
Approach kick off. Someone like Donny could be an important player going forward those early weeks of the season.
Which is not rarely done, so very rarely done. So
season on loan was almost at the Euro, just that, but the updated day for this friendly. But no doubt it will be swarming with bees.
As you say, he's only young and the experience
alive. Put towards the far post. Much of a pre-season, although I don't think you'd really lose a lot of fit. Cuts in well on that effort, being a column, but this time he finds one for Zaka. Chips in. Oh, what a ball! That is fantastic. Anthony Elanga, what a pre-season he's having. Anthony Elanga with a magnificent volley that brings Old Trafford to its feet. United losing 6 and beat the man at the near post. Breaks to the edge of the area. Oh, what a hit! And what a strike! And Brentford and level. A magnificent hit from what, 20 yards? Nothing that Heaton could do about that.
Games is just the Christmas period, isn't it?
Atta has the corner for United. That was moving viciously, and that's a really good save from Raya. And that volley! Extraordinary strike. Andreas Pereira always has a goal like that in his locker. But it's always better when it goes in off the underside of the crossbar. And that was a fabulous strike. And what goals we've seen here tonight at Old Trafford. 2-1 again. Delo. Oh, that's an opportunity here for Mbuemo. And Mbuemo! Magnificent finish. Bending into that far corner.
Abusanti pre-season krana mrante no ekeka mosa nti on the 13th day of August English Premier League na estatia anon bed ni papa still ye wo pre-season no Arsenal enso eche Vicarage Road mrante no ehyomo 4-1 Arsenal 4 Watford eche ekanum ba kon ye hwe highlight number
challenge comes in. Pablo Mani does well,
good recovery him, but he just used his body to get the ball back.
This is Nketiah, really neatly done, and the shot into the corner. Terrific strike. How about that? Well, just danced in field, and then just with a little curl, but plenty of power, found the corner. And Eddie Nketiah on the making it difficult for him. This is El Neni. He's lost out here. This is an opportunity that should be taken. It wasn't first time around. Ziganagel does, though. Second time around, find the corner. Well, Arsenal tried to play out from the back, the penalty area. That's a free kick.
It's been
taken quickly. Oh, that was a clumsy opportunity, a clumsy challenge, and this should be an opportunity. It is a penalty. It's Lacazette sends the keeper the wrong way. Backman diving to his right, the ball nestling into the other side, and Alex Lacazette steps up, takes responsibility, and Arsenal now lead party. Smith Rowe rifles it in low, and Kieran Tierney from close range blasts home. Well, we might have been a little unsighted with the rain on the camera lens, but Kieran Tierney from close range wasn't, and just smashes home. Pepe with a drop of the shoulder, wins a corner. Miguel Aziz looking to curl one, finds the corner. How about that from the youngster? Well, just 18, doesn't turn 19 until September.
Ano the mini invincibles Arsenal and amoche Watford Vicarage Road Mountain ebomo 4-1 ene anwumre no so na yegina na afa gudie wunsema anwumre yansakan no yede nyina atimi asi sportsline ye yentwe homa ye ba international news to with Akuasi Dua and afi mi radio programs manager Mame Afia Nyako Papa B.
Abusiafo ye de kaseba no ekọ amanone nsemu na ye ekọ Afghanistan amansa ku batan United Nations de abetu dwa se na etukosam ya ekọ so na afi akidafo abanefosam ya omudi wo honti no manfo ni bi mpempem na ahase edwane ekọ Bamiyan
Okukasia Taliban atuato dom no eswai wo Afghanistan man so a mpempi na oku adehye no tietia nipa dodo na fa ahodie so no enam so ama amansa kuba tan no ababonten ababechirim se nipa bese 300,000 ena owu Afghanistan memu enam so ama sabre ka se nipa dodo na adane atukotenafo na mu fa dodo na ede wani akye Bamiyan mpotem ho a okwakobo ho adwa amansa kuba tan ne nkrobata ahwe nipa fa ahodie so empanifo nka se yemu ena wochirim se Onjuma dia odi esi wonu so obekọ san potem ho no enam so ababetu dwa se sisi ade na ekoso Afghanistan memu no enam so amanipa mpempem ena won fa wodi yetiatia so a asumdwe kitikiti kranya dia adehye wo Afghanistan memu no owo bie
ye koku kase kura ewo Nigeria man emu Boko Haram 40 omanfo ni je so papa e wo Nigeria man emu ne no eda nchen a ekuo fufura san akeka ne ho apani a oda wano a ene wo ma che no de na kogina court ko edo a de bo no na che se mu nhye da nye duru sa ntie se court ne ja no na emom yenya ne so nkofa ne ho ni kura we acquitted discharge nya meka ho amene abranti apie abonten ya ho osebo ene nam Nigeria man no mo
John Bosome ne dane tosu dunum ewa afimpi mienu eni dunum numu ena Nigeria posifo eche Sheikh Ibrahim Al-Zakzaki a oye openi kwanchefo ema Islamic Movement of Nigeria se sabre no openi ni nsem okeka enipa bi a ondi nachi enam nsem bi okaye se wonye oyetire entia Nigeria ban ema ekowi ase ne nipa bese 350 every atiasofo asase so enam so eme de openi ekoto afiase ene aseni na koso ewo Kaduna ama otimuafo otena asenie ne so no abo sobo ahodoa openi no ne nyina egu ye nam so ama nipa mpempem na ate won ho egu Nigeria monten so a oju woni ne nyina ne se openi eye obi a ohun ne se watu ne ho asi wo se obeboa ama nkremosom akoso ewo Nigeria memu
Yede kasiri nyina eko awieye na ye kai mo se Newman College Department of Nursing and afa ye ho ka abusuya so ba na wie senior high school say tete SSC ya na O level na A level ni bi na opese okwaje ntete ebe ye nurse ni mapa I degree e ka ho a omu degree ni fi UDS e o mentifi mantamu fa ne ko Newman College Department of Nursing ntete ne be ko kama na owia na adwuma pene so enye den emfama no omo ye programs awodo bebre na so nursing de no ene yafa ya ye di kan aka ho asempa de akyeremo eye kama nipa ne dodo no a ewo mu bi ya wo mo egi santetie omo ye access course ma obi a courses ni bi wo ho a enhye da enkoyi a wo kwa na kyese ya tetew na wo ma mo atworo nso hwe wo pass ya no wawuram na wo de mfie be ya nan akwakoje ntete obewie no na kyese wo ye nurse ni aya bo pin kama na enoma nyina akoyie omo ye regular weekends and online nti sa wo adwuma wo ye kora ma wo kwan so obekọ lecture one on one a utimi ye online ni bi ye won so hwe nyina kama menema nyina akoyie National Accreditation Board ade wo matum e wo sa kwan no eso ya no wa 057 466 1117 ana 0246678004 na ehwehwe wo kira kwan kofa forms na ekokoje adesuamu ntete e wo nurse kwan eso ye dikase yesi yen anwumre mo hwe yen aide nsemi nyina bra mo ye me ekwese do amene
Mame Afia Nyako yedamase e mama mo ni hwe ye kwei ade che hu nsem eto aso